So this is how to sound design number 5. And this one I'm going to do from scratch only because I'm going to need to resample. So I'm going to do a simple chord, maybe like a major 7th chord. Let's do a major chord. That sounds kind of annoying, to be honest. There we go. That's a nice chord. Just a major 7th. What is that? B major 7th? I could maybe shift the voices around. Whoops. Hold it out. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to kind of spread the notes out. Whoops. I want to just select this one note. It doesn't really sound good with that. Actually, let's do this. Let's take this, do like a strum. Oh, I didn't do it. There we go. It's kind of what I want. And then let's actually change the length of each one of these so they're shorter and they're a little bit happen a little bit quicker. All I want is a quick sound. Maybe not like that. And I'm going to change some of the volume automation here. And to be honest, this might work for a pad as well. So I could resample this. This is just going to get loaded into the this master right here. So let's just record on input. Oops. So I got this sample. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the silence. I think it's in tools. Trim side noise. No. Trim noise and silence up. That's probably it. No, that's not what I want. I think if I do control delete, yeah, there we go. It deletes everything but that. And that's a little too long. It probably, yeah, it's probably good. Let's normalize this. Actually, I think I can normalize this in Edison. I don't have to do that. I'm trying to get used to using Edison more. Here we go. It's this. Perfect. And then let's see if I can do a little bit of a fade out. I want to automate the fade out. So this is stereo separation. This is volume envelope. This is probably good, what I want. There we go. I wonder if there's a way to, Alt-T changes the pitch. Aha, maybe this. No. Wait, what did I do? There's like a mixed out. Okay, Mix down amp envelopes. Ah, so I edited the envelope and I set it to the... Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I want. There we go. So that's a little simple pad right there. Oh, I need to normalize it again. So I delete this. I could normalize it in there, but I'd rather have the sound normalize itself. Now I can bring it in there. And if I want to edit this further, I could do some, I'm going to resample this a third time probably, so I can get different types of pads. So I'm going to add this to here. I guess I don't have to do it this way, but it's just the way I'm choosing to do it. Go to Serum. And I like plate reverbs because they add like a bright sound and they kind of like almost, I'm trying to think of the word for it. They almost like blend the sound together. I don't know the word that I'm trying to think of. Can't think of the word. To where it's like each note is indistinguishable. I don't know what you call that. Like it's blur effect, I guess. Happens more so when the size is kind of bigger. I mean, that happens with any reverb, but plate reverb has a nice sound. Yeah, usually pads just have a ton of reverb, but I really think that pads are better to resample than to just, you know, add them as they are, because then the sample I think is a little more easier to manipulate than the reverb and all that other stuff. So let's delete this, record on input again, sound. So let's like that. So tools, pristine noise, trim noise, and silence up. There we go. And I'm going to use the volume again here. And I want to be able to repeat this for as long as I want, so I'm going to add some loop regions. Try to find a single cycle-ish portion of the waveform. So I'm going to go lock, snap to 0 crossings. This might be a little harder than I thought. This might not sound that great, set loop. What that sounds like. Then I want to mix down amp envelope. Yeah, that loop doesn't sound too great, is it? Let's delete it. Yeah, I guess that's the biggest problem, is trying to get this to last longer without... What you could do, actually, now that I think of it, I could just add this sound, and then I could crossfade it. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice effect. But let's Let's set the length a little shorter first, and then crossfade it. That's a really nice pad. So if you want the pad to keep going, you could, make the length a little shorter, then a little bit of a crossfade, then the pad can add a little bit, last a little longer, or as long as you need it to last. And you could add, if you don't like how it has the same volume, you could have it slowly decay. You really needed to. Unfortunately, I don't think that works. I don't think that works because it keeps going, crossfading itself. So I think what you'd have to do if you want it to slowly decay, you might have to do something like add a gross beat or a Serum Effects, and then have a slow decay here. And I think this would have to be lined up with the song, so we can add our notes. So add this to the pattern. So I want it to fade out a little bit. So I'll add the gross beat. And there's a little bit of clicking, so I'm going to add a little bit of attack. Maybe do something like... There we go, no more clicking, and it has a little bit of a swelling effect. Yeah, so that's it for a pad, a basic pad.